absolute favorite of favorites is meatballs. The bigger the better.
I like chicken tenders. They're even more tender and taste just like chicken, and that's a fact.
My name's Emerson.
And my name's Sydney.
And our dad's a chef.
It's Emerson and Sydney Schack, my kids. Today we're preparing giant meatball, Italian-style stuffed peppers with fresh passata, and some crispy chicken tenders with oven-baked fries and sweet and sour sauce. We're making their dish my way. I'm Garrett Schack, and that's what we're cooking on the coast. Today we're taking it home with our special guests, Emerson and Sydney. Hi guys.
Hi, Dad.
So, I know you guys love meatballs and you love chicken tenders, right? So, we're doing your dish my way. Giant meatballs stuffed inside a pepper with passata sauce. That's going to be delicious. And for you, Sid, we're doing chicken tenders with homemade French fries and sweet and sour sauce that I'm going to teach you how to make, all right? Sound good?
Yeah.
Should we get started?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Okay, so we've got some ground beef already in the bowl here. Emerson, what I need you to do is soak those breadcrumbs with some milk, okay? Can you pour the milk in there? And then just mix it all around with a spoon like you have there. Sid, your task, grab those herbs there. There, we got some oregano, some basil. What else do you smell? You smell anything?
Nope.
You don't smell anything? You're a weird kid. There's some rosemary in there. There's some thyme. And then I'm using some dried oregano because I like the flavor of it. It's a bit more intense, okay? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now you can use this. Mix that around.
Okay.
I'm going to put a nice pinch of salt in there. There's 2 eggs, so we can each crack 1, right? So why don't you go ahead and crack 1 egg right into this mix with Sid here. Don't spill it on him, though.
Yeah, don't spill it on me.
Give her some room. There you go.
Okay, there you go.
Try to get no eggshell.
Yeah, we definitely don't want eggshell in there. Although it does add some texture, doesn't it? Okay, Sid, I'm going to do some mixing while you crack an egg.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, come in for the crack. Boom.
This good?
Yeah, that looks great. So we added milk. We added milk to the breadcrumbs because that's going to help keep some moisture into our meatballs.
No.
Breadcrumbs in here next, please.
Breadcrumbs.
Yeah, just dump the whole thing in there. Nice job, nice job. We did talk about stuffing some peppers, didn't we?
Yeah.
Sid, do you want me to, you want to show me how we're going to cut these?
Okay.
We did 3 already, which I'll put we'll put those in there in a second. But. Good job. Nice, and then what do we have to do?
Pull the middle out and then put it in the garbage.
Yeah, you bet. Do we leave the seeds in?
No.
No way. Definitely don't want any seeds in there, do we? So I mean about half of that Parmesan cheese right there. So we got to save some to pour on top, but I just want you to put half of it in there now. Yeah, good job. All right, I'm gonna slice up some garlic here. Okay. Little chopping there. Okay, so I added some garlic. We mixed it all up nicely. Now, meatballs are essentially ready to go. We got to get them ready to go in the oven.
Okay.
Dump the passata in here. So passata is just a strained tomato sauce. So that means there's no seeds in there. It's got lots of seasoning. It tastes great, but it's just a strained tomato sauce. And now we're going to go ahead and stuff our peppers. So we're kind of making a meatball that we're stuffing inside the pepper, just like that. You can use any kind of pepper. Green peppers are pretty traditional because they have a bit of bitterness to them, but you guys like sweet peppers, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay. So then we're just going to put those right in there. Okay? So I'm serving this with rice. We would serve this nicely over top of just some long grain rice kind of thing. Give it a try and have a peek here. Oh, rice is cooked. Beauty. Turn that off. Whenever we're making rice, because we know we make rice a lot at home, don't we?
Yeah.
We give it a little fluff and then put the lid back on and just let it sit there. Perfect.
Steamy hot rice.
Steaming hot rice. Your turn.
I don't usually do this.
No, eh?
I'm the one eating the food.
Yeah, you're usually the one eating, not working on it, right?
Is that good?
That's perfect. Looks great. Yep, set it down right beside.
Let me put it in.
Okay, and then we want to put a little cheese on top.
Cheers.
Sprinkle it over. You can pinch it with your fingers. It's probably easier.
Oh, me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
you too.
Making a pizza.
making a meatballs. All right, now we're going to fire this into a 350-degree oven. It's probably going to take about 25 to 30 minutes or so, all right? Goodbye, meatballs. There we go. All right, we'll be back later in the show with the kids to pull together our giant meatball Italian style with stuffed peppers, fresh passata, and some homemade crispy chicken tenders with oven-baked fries and sweet and sour sauce. But first, following the break, we're getting out of the studio. You'll want to stick around for that. Smelling pretty good in here already, isn't it, guys?
Delicious.
Delicious. It's Garrett on the Go time, and we've stumbled across Vancouver Island's first and only fresh tortilla factory. Adriana's smells a bit like Mexico around here. Let's go see what's cooking. So here we are behind the scenes at one of Victoria's first tortilla making shops, I guess. What would we call this? A factory, yeah, right.
Yes.
It doesn't have a factory feel because it feels like it's it feels still like it's homemade, right?
Yes. Thank you so much.
So this machine here, I know, is really unique. Tell me a little bit about the story of how it came here and what's so special about it.
Okay, we purchased this machine in Mexico 7 years ago, and unfortunately, it came very damaged when it came to Victoria. However, my husband insisted in having it. He pretty much changed the whole machine inside. So the only thing that is Mexican is the outside.
It's the outside. It's really unique. So the raw dough goes in the top. It has a round cutter, am I right? And then rolls down through here. Now sits on steel plates.
Yes.
And they rub together because it's not a quiet machine, is it?
No, it definitely is not. No, it's a little bit noisy.
And then it cooks as it goes through. I think Wayne was mentioning that there was something like 25 different pilots in there or something like that.
Yes.
And then comes out the other side.
But it's completely cooked.
Fantastic. So why don't you tell me a little bit about some of the products that you make here?
Okay, so the products basically are made with the corn tortillas, and so we have the one that we package in a dozen, so for the supermarket.
Yeah.
Then we have the chips that we sell to different supermarkets as well. The tortillas for tacos, the tortillas for enchiladas, azteca pies, quesadillas.
Well, Adriana, you've been teasing me with all this fabulous product here in front of me. I'm getting really, my stomach's ready to gurgle.
Okay.
Is there somewhere we can go to try this?
Yes, but let's go to the deli.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Let's go.
Adriana, this deli space is really incredible. It feels really roomy in here, and I guess that's because now you've moved that big tortilla machine over to the factory, right?
That's correct.
But over here, you make a lot of stuff yourself as well, right?
Yes, we do. We have a variety of salsas. We do burritos, enchiladas, tacos. We have an extensive menu.
On that note, the dish you wanted to prepare for us is it's street food, right? So
it's taco de calle, which is street tacos. And the only thing we do is we have our chicken breast.
Yeah.
And I just put my magic powder, it's our signature spice. And then they go to the oven for 40 minutes. And when I come back, we can do our tacos.
That sounds great. Yeah, let's go. All right, those are in the oven now. What's the next step?
The next step, we are going to start doing our tacos.
These are nice fresh tacos that we just pressed?
Yes, press. And so we can it's very simple to do the tacos at home for everybody that wants to do tacos. I always like to put a little bit of cheese.
Yeah.
And the reason is that I think with the cheese, when it starts melting, then you know your tortilla is ready to come out. And I always like to put our aioli chipotle salsa, so you can try a little bit.
Yes, please. And that one you make here as well, huh?
Yes, we make it here as well.
All right.
So then we take our chicken that is already prepared.
Oh, very nice.
And so what we do is we just slice it.
Still looks nice and moist. I like it.
Some people at home, they are worried because the chicken breast sometimes it's a little tough after you cook it. But the secret is to cover it after you cook it, and it's nice and moist. Yeah. So if you see the tortilla is already cooked, so it's ready to come out.
I can see the cheese is bubbling around there, or hopefully they can see that at home. It's bubbling, and they're crispy a little bit on the sides.
Very crispy, and they are ready to be dressed.
It smells delicious. I love that fresh smell of the corn tortilla.
Oh, thank you. So we put a little bit of our lettuce.
Yeah.
And then you can get crazy with any of the salsas of your choice.
Is this salsa verde?
Salsa verde.
Yeah.
We have salsa doña chela. This is a poblano pesto.
Oh,
And
nice.
salsa rustica. The salsa by itself is very delicious. Would you like to try with some of our chips?
Oh,
right
yeah.
there?
Yeah. Check out these really cool chips over here.
Yeah.
These are for Canada Day.
Yes.
Hey, how fun is that? What did we call this one?
This is salsa rustica.
Rustica, okay.
Yeah. And it's a little spicy but chunky.
It's beautiful. It's fresh and light. A little bit of heat, but not too much.
Then
And then
we
this
have-
one here was really interesting to me.
Yeah, chile de árbol. So we do the mix of 4 different chiles.
Okay, yeah.
And
It looks spicy.
roasted garlic, and it's spicy, but it's very delicious.
Could I put some of these on one of these guys and give it a try?
Definitely you can, and then try it out.
My viewers like to see me suffer a little bit, so
that's right, yeah.
So now I would just pick this guy up,
Yeah, and so you just
squish it like that.
squish it like that, and
right.
go ahead.
All right, it might get a little messy here, but
That's all
here we
right.
go.
Go ahead. Go ahead. That's what the
thank you,
tacos are
Adriana.
for.
Give it a try.
Yes. Yeah.
That tastes so good. You really get the fresh corn tortilla. I mean, I think that's so important in a good taco, right?
Yes.
The chicken's nice and moist. The freshness of the salsa fresca that you put on, and then I get some good heat from, what did we call this again?
Salsa chile de árbol.
Salsa chile de árbol. Adriana, thank you so much for having me here today.
You're very welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
You know, I'm going to have to share these with the TV crew too, and the camera guys.
Yes, definitely.
They get mad at me when I eat too much of it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Adriana.
You're very welcome. Thank you for coming.
It's back to our kitchen where we're working on my version of their favorite dishes. All right, we've got some action happening here already as the kids couldn't wait to get started. Sid's cutting up some French fries, and as you can see, I've got them already starting to fry a little bit in the pan over here. Just flip them over. How we doing over there?
Good.
Monsters?
Good.
Good, yeah. So Emerson, what are you doing there?
I am coating the chicken in, what is this?
Some flour, right. Some
flour.
seasoned flour. So that flour has a little bit of smoked paprika and some salt. And we want to dredge that, and then we're going to dip it into egg yolks, egg wash, I guess. So it's a bit of whole eggs that have been whisked up. And then we're going to dip it into our panko crumbs over there. Are you all done there, Sid?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let me take those. And then once I've got all the potatoes in, blast them with some salt, some fresh cracked pepper, and I'll fire these guys in the oven while you guys transfer those chicken strips into the egg yolk wash. Okay, the egg wash.
Okay, okay.
Heads up,
Okay, you go first.
there we go.
Just drench it all in egg yolk.
Yep. Let's pull it over here so we can see what's going on. So it's a
like-
Japanese style breadcrumb. They're just really coarse and really tasty.
Looks like
okay, so
baby
it's going to
French
make these guys super crunchy. Emerson, what do you like to do? What do you like to do when you're not hanging around watching TV?
Well, at school, I prefer playing basketball. Weekends, I do dance.
Right. Any favorite kinds of dance?
Lyrical and jazz.
What the heck's lyrical?
It's a dance that is most likely placed on the floor and very flowy.
Very flowy, right? So I'd be really good at it then, right?
No.
No.
This.
Perfect. We're just going to leave it in the crumbs for a few minutes there.
Okay.
Did you see your meatballs there, Em?
Oh, they look delicious.
They do look good, don't they? Hey, all cooked up nicely there. The peppers look perfectly cooked. All right, these look great, guys. So we did a great job of breading, but now we got to cook them. We want to get them nice and crispy, right? So I'm going to take them and put them right over here in a pan that I've got warmed up with a little bit of oil in it already. We'll put as many as we can in there.
They look like chicken nuggets.
There we go. Okay, we're not going to get that last one in there without squishing it too much, okay? But that's all right. So while we're waiting for those to cook, and we're going to do this guys, we're going to do this on not a super high heat, okay? We want to turn it down to about medium heat
Okay,
now.
yeah.
Next job, we want to make our homemade sweet and sour sauce. So we've got all the ingredients just right here. What do you think? We got brown sugar,
Yeah.
apple juice,
I love
What's
apple
this?
juice. Ketchup.
ketchup, of
Le
course.
ketchup à la
We've got some
tomate.
soy sauce and some rice wine vinegar. So we just want to sort of put all this together. Sugar in the pot.
It's a lot of sugar.
Well, you like it sweet, don't you? Yeah, you do. Apple juice. And I'm going to save some apple juice back here because I'm going to use this apple juice to make with the cornstarch to thicken it up, okay? All right, in it goes. And the rest of our ingredients. Okay, we're gonna whisk all that around. Give it a good stir. And as that comes up to heat,
Stir.
as it starts to heat up, it's gonna melt and all those flavors are gonna come together. But like I said,
Yummy.
we want it to thicken up. And it won't thicken unless we put something in there to help it. And that's where this cornstarch is gonna come in. All right,
So do we need to mix it?
we do need to mix it, that's a good point. But first we wanna check out our chicken tenders here because I have a feeling they're getting nice and golden brown. So let's flip them over.
Oh, golden.
Oh,
look great, don't
yummy
they?
in my tummy.
Yeah, you bet. Hey, come on now.
Doesn't want to flip.
And the last one. Awesome. So, same fork. Let's twist this around. What happens when you put water and cornstarch together? Did it explode?
No.
Oh,
No, I don't think so. No, what happens? Remember, it makes what's it called when it gets hard? When you push on it?
Ooblex.
What's it called?
Ooblex.
oobleck.
Oobleck?
Oobleck.
Well, there you go. You have the oobleck reaction going on in there.
It's
You do?
a solid, a liquid, or both.
Solid, liquid, or both. And let's pull up those two plates that we have down there because we're going to get ready
Wait.
to make this look pretty.
Ooh. Dun dun dun.
Dum, dum, dum.
Okay, let's plate up Emerson's dish while we're waiting for some of the other things to finish up here.
Meatballs.
We got the rice that's all ready to go. Let's put some rice down on the plate here.
Ooh.
Must make it fancy.
Gotta make it fancy, right? There you go. Now we got our meatballs. Which one should we put on the plate? That one? Yeah, that's a nice looking one, isn't it? Okay, you can
That
see all that
one's
sauce down at the bottom,
delicious.
can't you?
What?
Okay, look what happened here. We're boiling. I'm gonna pour in our
explode.
cornstarch.
It's
You guys
magic.
watch, it's gonna thicken it right up. Can you stir? Sure, give it a
Yeah.
little stir, but just gently, okay?
Okay.
And we'll turn that down a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Emerson, we want some of that sauce down here from the bottom.
Can't wait to eat it.
Oh, looks good, doesn't it? So watch, I'm gonna pour some of this sauce. Get some of it right over it here.
You missed that.
Oh, I'm still working on it here. Come on, cut me some slack, would you? There we go. How's that look?
Delicious.
Pretty fancy? Okay, let's go get our french fries out of the oven.
There we go.
Hey, watch out, this is really hot, okay? No touching that guy. Let's have a look here. Put some color on them. Sid, we're gonna pile them up on your plate over here like this.
Okay.
You like french fries?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it when I make them at home?
Sometimes.
All right, perfect.
Now chicken.
We want to make sure they're cooked though, right? We don't
Yeah.
want to serve
Yeah.
raw chicken, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a look at this guy. Let's take this one. I'm just gonna break it open a little bit.
I think that's cooked.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look how juicy it is too. You see that up there? Doesn't that look great? Awesome. Okay, perfect. So, now, just tuck these on here.
The big one.
Oh, you want the big one on there?
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
Ooh.
I want to give our little sauce here a bit of a taste. So let's give this a taste.
Still thin and runny.
Pretty tasty? You can
Yeah.
kind of taste the apple juice in there, can you? Nice. And we're just going to spoon this right over top of our chicken strips.
Oh, it's delicious. Looks delicious.
Looks good, doesn't it? Oh, there we are. Stuffed meatball, right? Stuffed pepper with a meatball and your chicken strips. What should we taste first?
This one.
Meatball.
You gonna go with that one first?
Yeah.
All right, get in there. I'm gonna try one of these French fries with the sweet and sour sauce. Oh, look at that. Looks nice and juicy.
I may have just taken the meatball, but that's fine.
We'll take some of that too.
How is it?
I need some pepper.
Delicious.
Emerson, you wanna try this chicken strip?
Mmm. Mmm. So good.
Well, there you have it. Giant meatball, Italian-style stuffed peppers with passata, and crispy chicken tenders with oven-baked fries. That's your guys' dish, made my way. What do you think?
Awesome.
Better than delicious.
Better than delicious. That's what I like. Thanks for helping out, you guys. Let's dig in and eat some more. It's really good. I like that sweet and sour sauce. And And now for the adult portion of the show, and I can't wait, because I could use a great drink like the ones they make down at Clive's Classic Lounge. Today, Alicia's with me on the show. Hi, Alicia. Thanks for coming out today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm super excited to see what you've made here, so let's get going. I was just playing with a bunch of kids. I don't know if you knew that, but we whipped this stuff up, and now I'm looking forward to a great cocktail.
Well, that looks great. This cocktail is going to be really good for if you're having a party where there are some kids, there are some adults around. So it's perfectly kid-friendly up until we get to the gin part, but
Right.
We're going to add that first. This is lovely Ampersand Gin. It's actually local to the island. We at Clive's love working with local products.
Absolutely, yeah.
Try not to spill too much
So
of
many
that
great
there.
distillers around, especially locally. It's amazing, yeah.
Definitely. This is some local honey from our rooftop, actually, at the hotel.
Very nice,
A little
yeah.
honey ginger syrup there. And then, to be honest, all we're doing is we're making iced tea, basically. So this is from Silk Road. It's a lemongrass iced tea. I wanted to keep it relatively simple for kids' food, and but with the sweetness, a little bit of tartness, and this lemongrass is just going to keep it from getting too much of either.
Nice.
Fill that up.
Yeah, and so like these iced teas have kind of taken on a rage, haven't they? Like we're seeing them in cans and like the hard iced tea sort of thing, right? So great, yeah, great to know that we can go to Clive's and get one of these. Would we expect to find this on a menu there?
We will be having it on the menu, yeah.
Very
definitely.
cool.
It's going to be under our zero proof section, but you will have the option of adding gin
Adding
to
gin,
it.
yeah.
So I'm
That's
just gonna
fantastic.
give that a little stir just to make sure that everything is actually evenly distributed.
And now these spoons aren't just for show, are they? They're
Indeed not.
they actually have some purpose, don't they, with all the twists and stuff on them?
A little fresh lemon juice there.
Oh, very nice.
And a little garnish, because that's how we do.
Oh, that looks fantastic. Thank you so much. This is going to be perfect and refreshing, I'm sure. Let's give it a whirl. Oh, wow. That's really amazing. That tastes delicious.
Not half bad, if I may say so myself.
Yeah, you did a great job. All right, I'm going to try a little bit of this meatball here.
Sneak under you.
Oh, yeah, you go ahead. French fries. Oh, nice and crispy. Oven baked, so they're kind of quasi-healthy for you as well.
These are fantastic.
Oh, that's really interesting. The lemon in there really pulls some flavors out of the meatball.
Yeah, I love what you're doing with the fresh ingredients, so we just like to kind of pair that with the drinks as well and keep it all fresh.
Well, I think you've done a great job. And if we just leave the gin out, we can feed this to the kids too.
Precisely.
I like it. I like it very much. Thanks so much, Alicia. I really appreciate you being here.
Thanks again for having me.
Check out our website where you'll find more information on today's show and maybe a few surprises. I'm Garrett Schack. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to savor the flavor. Oh, dig in. I'm going to actually try these.
I'm excited about this guy.
Oh, a piece of chicken strip here.